Hey, this is WhyBeAre back with Stranded Deep. Now the last update for this game broke my save file and I've been waiting, hoping there would be a fix so I could keep using that save file. There hasn't been one, and I've given up hope and we have to start a new game again for the third time because every time there's an update it breaks my save file. Kinda inconvenient, don't you think? I mean, new game. That's why I'm not getting too deep into the game ever, is I'm afraid that that'll happen. You like my teleportation right there? Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, let's just run around the plane a little bit before we actually have to abandon society. It's so nice, you know, you get to sit on a chair, relax, look at the flight plan, which is really absurd. Like, we are just flying straight over the middle of the ocean when we crash, so it's hopeless. Really is just hopeless. And the pilots, I still feel bad for them. They literally see nothing. I don't blame them anymore that the fact that the plane crashes, even though I don't think it's actually their fault. Period. I think the plane just kind of blows up. I feel bad for them now because I see how poorly things are for them. Anyways, skip that. Here we are. Actually playing the stranded parts of the game. No more playing or anything. I didn't feel like doing the rest of the intro because, well, I've done it before. I skipped it one of the other times I think I did before, but point is, I know what's happening, so I don't need to do it. Instead, we'll take my life raft to here, and look at this boat, which might have some useful stuff in it, or it might just be junk. Well, those are kind of synonyms with me, aren't they? Like, I love my junk. Although I can't get over the boat's lip. Where's the life raft? I can't get over it. There we go. I thought I'd have to pull over the life raft and use it to jump, but we got over it eventually. So we got some morphine there. It's great if I get hurt. Jerry can, that's useful. Bucket, well, it's a bucket. Machete. Propeller, that's really useful. That makes engine. So let's just jump, or drop off the jerry can. Did that work? Where did it go? Oh, what the? I think my jerry can disappeared. I don't know, I'll have to look for it later, but I didn't see it fall to the ground. It just kind of went, I'm gone. Which is gonna suck, because that's a useful thing, and it's gone. Come on, get up there. There we are. What's in here? Pair of binoculars. I could, no, I can't pick those up. I could pick them up like this, though. And be lazy. And just carry them to the shore like this. Oh, there's my jerry can. It's fine. Alright, so put the binoculars there, and we'll put the boat parts here, or the motor parts here. I mean, the jerry can is not really a part to it, but it's related to it, so it goes there. Morphine, all this other stuff, we'll just put in the pile of other stuff over here. And I don't know if I'll even stay on this island. I just happen to start here. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stay here. That's the one thing I learned. Don't stay loyal to a rock. Hey, water bottle. Stop. Bad. Stay in the pile. Good. I'm afraid that morphine might roll away too. Don't worry about those. Well, maybe I should grab the machete or my knife so I could cut things down. Machete's more versatile, so we'll use that one. And right now I'm looking for some yucca. Grab these lashings. So I'm going to need those. Those are very useful things. This place seems alright. I could build like a little house on that secondary island. That seems like a really dumb idea that might work out interestingly. I wonder if the shark can swim through this part. That'll look ridiculous. Like, half his body's gonna be out in the land, the other half's in underwater. I'm gonna take a peek. Anything here? Hello? Stuff? Nothing. It looks kind of oddly barren. I don't know why. Just made me want to look around real quick. Alright, let's see. Let's try to find some more yucca plant. Ooh, a rock. I'll take it. Guess we'll look for rocks too. And sticks. We'll just pick up everything I see. That's the way I do it. I cut that yucca down already. I forgot where I even was. I'm like, did I cut that? I must have cut that. I mean, who else would have cut that? You can tell how good of a job I am doing right now at finding things. I totally overlooked both this rock and that stick, and I think another rock. Over there. Nope, that's a big rock. I saw one over here and I thought it was a smaller one. But it's just part of a big one. Yep. Any others though? I'm just like taking a peek, you know. Some of these rocks, they might blend in. They got that camouflage naturally. Because it's literally a part of what it's blending into. Yeah, see, there's one. The floating machete has found the rock. And another stick and another rock. I just like gathering up all of my stuff. So this time, I'm going to keep organized from the start. We can have building materials in a stack. And then everything else is in a different stack. Nice and organized. So right here, we still have some room to find some more the rocks and sticks if I see any before I have to worry about setting them down. So we'll do a quick peek around again. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Look at that stick. That one's a hidden stick. But I found it. I noticed that they kind of hide in the dirt. I have to actually look in the dirt, like partially buried and stuff. Hi, Sharky! Can't get me. Too shallow. You'll drown. Or, well, whatever you call it when a fish goes out of water and dies. I don't think it's called drowning, but it's lack of fishy air things and then they die because they have gills. That's the technical name, by the way, I think. Alright, so let's just make a pile of rocks and lashings right here. Oh, weird. I thought I couldn't pick the other thing up because my inventory was full. It wasn't. That's unusual. I was like looking at it and I'm clicking pick up and it wasn't doing it. So I'm just like, oh, my inventory must be full. It's a logical thing, but it wasn't the case. Is that a rock? Yes. My rock. Rocks, rocks, rocks. I can't see nothing. Stick. Found you. And trying just to make sure I get everything there is. Every little itty bitty thing because I can't let it go by me. Like, no, it has to go into the pile. I don't care what it is. Well, it goes into a different pile depending on what it is, but it has to be in a pile. I think that'll do it for this pile. Or gathering the things up for this pile. That's all there is. So let's go ahead and say make a hammer. And pick that hammer up. And now we can make a foundation. And I wanted to live on the little island on my island. Just because I thought it'd be a good idea, so we're going to do that. Oh, look at that. You could even make it... Is that a raft or is that actually a place I could live? Like, if I make a raft, I'm just going to be mad. Okay, so there it's a raft, for sure. There it's not. Is there any way to make something that goes all the way across? Looks like you could. Yeah, like right here. You could go all the way across or something. It's good to know if I want to make a giant house eventually. My save file can last long enough to do that, you know? So let's put this thing, do I want it up high? I mean, I could put it up a little bit, you know, I could jump into it, but not, like, I gotta do some sort of gymnastics into it. So something like that. Gives me a seat, right? I can sit down like this. And then when I want to go onto my foundation, I just jump onto it. Perfect. Why do you need a foundation? Good question. I just felt like making one. So this is my land. I claimed it. That's why. There you go. Gave you a reason. Now as for cutting down a tree and stuff. What time is it, huh? Let's see. 12:30. So we got time to do things, you know? Oh man, I'm already getting... Oh well, we'll worry about that later. But we got time to do things as I was saying. So let's do things before it gets dark. So I'm gonna drop off that hammer and just take my axe with me and go to some other place and do some exploring over there. Now, for first time explorations, I will keep those in. I've kind of decided for editing what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep in the first time explorations because that's usually when you see something, you know, you'll see, oh look, there is this sunken boat or whatever. So I'm going to keep those in. But when I'm doing back and forth trips that are just transporting things, those ones I'll use fast travel. Because that's boring. Like, there's nothing of interest that can possibly happen in that scenario. So it's better off just to skip it. And we will still use the paddling glitch because, well, I'm not gonna make you watch this for as long as it would take. It takes way too long for a video. It takes an okay amount of time to make something for a video game, but not for a video. And there's something here that I can go take a peek at. That looks really deep, but we're gonna do it anyways. That wasn't that deep at all. Alright, so let's see. Right here we got a compass. That's actually useful. If I knew which way my current building was that I just made. I don't know which way it was. Vitamins. And go ahead. Grab some air. Oh, what I wouldn't do for an air meter, though. Instead of just like, I think I might be drowning. My air meter would just be so nice. Is that it? Really? Just 2 things? I'm so greedy now, huh? I'm like, only 2 things? You're the worst boat ever. I guess so. Probably missing something and it's just really obvious and it's just, it goes right over my head for some reason. Won't be the first time something like that happened, but I don't know, I can't see things that are really obvious sometimes. Because I don't see nothing else. Nothing on the top either. Oh, look, a shark. I don't need any sharks now. Okay, can I tell where my island is? Yeah, I'm lost now. Totally lost. I'm just gonna hope that I was traveling to this one. And if that's wrong, well, I'm totally screwed. So that would be my home. Maybe. We'll get a new home. It'll be better anyways. If I use the compass, eventually I'll run out of islands to look at. If I end up back in my home island, that's okay too. Yeah, I want to go explore in there. Hey, but the sharks are busy kicking me. So let's not go explore on that one. We'll come back to that one when there's less sharks. That kind of looks like the island shape I had. And like I said, if I end up back in my home, that's totally fine with me. That's not it. The boats are different. The sunken boats are all different. So this is a new island, which may be my home because I may have gotten lost. I have my machete at least. That's really important to me. Everything is replaceable as long as you have a machete, I think. Virtually everything. Let's, for now, let's kind of explore around the wreckage, see if there's anything useful in those things. That one's just junk. That one probably has something. It's a big old piece, and looks like there's even more over here. Is there? That's a barrel. It's just junk. 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 Are you junk? Are you useful? Are you useful? Yes, you are. Good job. Stop paddling. So weird when he just, like, he's swimming right now, and he has to put extra effort into to actually swim and not just walk through this. You know that? Like, he has to try not to walk. Alright, hard case, what you got? Ooh, air tank, those are useful actually. A console cabinet, what you got? A bucket, that's not really useful at all. Well, it's useful, but not nearly as useful as the other thing, I would say. Because I always just drink coconut. So I have a little bit of inventory space left. I'll do this. I'll cut down a tree and take the palm leaves, and then I'll bring those hopefully home. If I can find home. I might not find home, and we might just be going who knows where. I'm really not sure. Figure it out. Give me damn leaves. This takes forever, man. I should double up on these too. Because I am super impatient sometimes. There we go. Alright, and our inventory is full. So we're going to head back what I think is home. And I believe it's that island, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fast travel to there, I guess. Because that's the easiest way to do things. So let's go ahead and do that. Pretty sure this is my island. It even has my little boat there. Like, I recognize that boat wreckage. It's my boat wreckage. I claimed it, so it's mine. Like, you can't have it. And if everything is according to my memories, I should have a pile of stuff right over there. Yep, we are home. So we could drop off a lot of this stuff here and try to make another trip back to that other island before it gets too dark. I know the sun's already going down, right? Don't worry, I got fast travel. We can make it. Hopefully. Where's my pile of rocks? I gotta put these palm leaves down. You know what? Don't worry about putting them down in a specific place. Just throw them on the floor. And I need to bring light, compass, and something to row with. I mean, if we could row with the machete, I would. But I can't. And I also need the machete, of course, to cut down trees. So now I can kind of say, okay, which way do I need to go? We're going not quite south. Or, I mean, not quite southeast, excuse me. But we're going pretty close to it. So that makes it easy enough to know which way to go. We won't get too lost, hopefully. So let's go ahead and just fast travel to there. Alright, there we are. Pretty sure this is the same island. Has a similar shape. The one I looked at when I was confused earlier looks pretty similar to me. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to cut down one of the trees here and grab its resources. I don't like cutting the trees down on my island because those are my trees. They're special to me. They don't get cut down. They just stay the way they are. So we're going to go ahead and cut down this log. And I might also want to grab some lashings as well. Because if I want to make a bed, I believe I need 6 sticks, 4 lashings, and 4 palm fronds. And I can't remember how many lashings I found. It might have only been 2. Or it might have been 4. But it's one of those things where it's like, better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and just cut this yucca down. And then we'll have enough lashings for sure. Go ahead and grab that stick I see. We could cut down another tree or get some rocks. Her choice. I think we'll cut another tree down because it's easier to do that in the dark than to try to find rocks in the dark. That's just making it harder than it needs to be. We'll come back for the rocks during daytime. Let's see. Do I want the coconuts? Sure. Well, nah. We'll just put them in a pile. Leave them here. I'd much rather get the sticks because I can get coconuts from my place. I think the coconuts regrow. I should really look into that because I'm doing this assuming they'll regrow. I'm gonna look that up right after I do this. Because if they don't regrow, that really does suck. That means you're basically gonna be transporting coconuts from everywhere until you run out of food and die. Unless of course you go fishing and catch fish and stuff. But I don't want to do that. I just want to eat coconuts all day. That's all I want to do is just coconuts, coconuts, coconuts. Man, come on. There you go. Gonna make me annoyed to taking so long. I know I had to break off in like 2 places, so that's why it took so long, but still, I ain't patient. And I have learned my lesson before about trying to stuff things into the boat. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It is the bad idea, at least for me. If I ever try that, it just makes a horrible mess. All of my precious, precious junk ends up at the bottom of the ocean. That's not what I want to have happen. Alright, so we got everything. My inventory's full. Let's go ahead and make our way back home and use the compass. So we went about southeast. So all I'm going to do is just line up the compass about southeast and... I mean, where it's about southeast pointing downward, I should say. Because that's how I'm actually lining it up. I'm not even looking at the fact that we're going northwest. And let's just fast travel that direction, I guess. And hopefully that'll work out. There we are. That looks like my home. Where's my boat? I don't see my boat yet. It's going to load in, right? There it is. It's hard to see anything, really, but I see my boat. I didn't really need to bring the light with me, but it's like, there's my boat. Doesn't do anything. There's my raft. I can see my raft a little clearer. Not like I need to. It's a bright color. It stands out. Real easy to find it. Anyways, though, we are home. Well, it'll be home soon. I gotta make a bed. Then it'll be a home. Alright, just leave the raft there. I don't care about you. As long as you don't float away, I don't care about you. You know what? I'm worried about you floating away now, so we're gonna put you on the rock. Now I feel safe. Ish. There, now I feel safe. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and make a bed. If I can find my pile of stuff I had previously. There's some stuff, and there's the palm leaves. Alright. Drop these down. Drop those down. Drop everything. I should have grabbed more lashings while I was there. I didn't realize that, I didn't think about the fact that I could have carried 2 more with no penalty. Alright, that's good. Let's go ahead and grab my hammer, and then we can make a bed. So I think I put my hammer back in the pile of stuff over here, right? Yep. I think you need... Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't need a hammer to make a bed, did I? I just thought about that. I'm like, no, wait. You don't need a hammer to make a bed, do you? Yep. I thought about that just a second too late. Let's go, bed. We're going this way. We're putting you over here. We're gonna put you on my little area, specially made for beds. You go right here. Now you can sleep. Yeah, I'm sleeping halfway in the water. Don't worry. It won't get me sick or anything. Oh, it's raining now. Lovely. Wow, when it rains, it really rains in this game, don't it? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here because I don't want to really do anything in the rain. We'll do something in the rain next time. Maybe you could, tell me what you want, if you would want to see me try to struggle to actually find islands in the rain or not. I mean, I do at least have a compass, so who knows. But anyways, until next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.